So good morning students. In this class we are going to see about disk scheduling algorithms. So first we'll see what is meant by disk scheduling. Okay, whenever a process needs an IO or it want to read a file from the disk, so it gives this service call to the desired disk and asks for a read or write. If the block or the disk drive is free, it serves this request, okay, immediately, or it has to wait. So when the driver becomes ready, so it performs the particular task of read or writing. Okay, so disk scheduling algorithm are different types like first come first serve, shortest seek time first, scan algorithm, circular scan algorithm, look algorithm, circular look algorithm. So now we'll see one by one. The first one, FCFS scheduling algorithm. It is the simplest form of scheduling algorithm. Okay, so here the algorithm is easy to implement. How it works? Okay, the request which comes first is served first. Okay, we have always already we have seen how to go for page replacement in memory. Okay, third unit. Similar to that, here it is a disk scheduling algorithm. See, I have a question example. So my request is in this order: 98, 183, 37, 122, 14, 124, 65, 67. So in this order I'm going to read the disk block. Okay, so my total number of cylinders, okay, in my secondary storage is 200 given in the question. Okay, my current head, the disk head, is initially at position 53. Now we'll see, we have a disk from 0 to 199, that is total number of cylinders are 200. So I have these following requests. So I have marked according to the scales. Okay, so I have marked the request. So now what is my first request? My current position is now 53, so my head is now in 53. So my first request is 98. Okay, so it is given in the question. I have to read the disk block 98 first come first serve. So 53 I have to go to 98. From 98 I have to go to 183. 183 I have to go to 37. So 37 I have to read. After that 122. 122 to 14. 14 to 124. 124 to again 65. Lastly, finally 67. So this is how the order of reading the disk block. Now what I have to calculate? I have to calculate the head movements, total number of head movements. So currently I was in 53, I read 98. So the difference is 45. From 98 I have gone to 183. So the difference is 85. From 183, see the question, I have gone to 37. So 37, so the difference is 146. From 37 I went to 122. Okay, so the difference you have to calculate: 122 to 14, 14 to 124, 124 to again 65, 65 to 67. Okay, so calculate the movements. Actually it is a difference modulus. Okay, so it is in positive, always in positive. So calculate the sum of all the difference. Okay, that the head movements, total head movements. So it is 640. Okay, so FCFS will result in 640 head movements. Okay, so here the disadvantage: from 14 we are going to, from 122 we are going to 14 to 124. Actually from 122 if we go to 124, only 2 disk movements, but unnecessarily we are moving our disk from 14 to 122, 122 to again 122 to 14, again 14 to 124. So this is an unnecessary movement what we are making it. Okay, so this is what the disadvantage in FCFS. So we'll go for the next algorithm, shortest seek time first. So how it works: shortest seek time first. So according to the seek time, the head movement which is having very less, okay, that disk we are going to access first. So for example, currently my head is in 53, so I'm started with 53. So from 53 either I can go to 65 or 37. Now I have to calculate the difference between 53 minus 37 and 53 and 65. Okay, so which is having lesser value, 65 minus 53. okay, which is less. Okay, 65 minus 53 is actually how much? Just tell me. 65 minus 37, so that is equal to 20. 65 minus 53. Okay, 65 minus 53, that is equal to 12 actually. So 53 to 37, it takes more than 16. Okay, here it is 12, it is 16, so which is less? 65 is less, so you have to read the block 65. Okay, again from 65 to 67 or 37. Okay, 67 is nearer, so you are going to 67. So from 67, again you have to check which is the nearest block. From 67, you check the question. 67 learned unserviced, this next nearest is, here it is 122. So whether I have to go to 122 or from 67 I have to go to 37. Okay, so 37 is the nearest, so I'll go to 37. So again from 37, which is nearest? 14 or you go to 98. Yeah, 14 is the nearest, so 14. So from 14 you can go to 98 unserviced. Okay, so check the question. So you have to go to unserviced. So 98 to 122, 122 to 124, 124 to finally 183. Okay, so in this order you are going to search. So 53, you have to check which is the nearest. So you have to find out the shortest seek time. Okay, the nearest block. So it has a minimum number of head movements. So you have to go and access the particular disk head. Okay, so this is how it works. So calculate the total number of head movements for this algorithm. The next one is scan scheduling algorithm. So scan scheduling algorithm is similar to your elevator, okay, lift. So how the lift works? It goes in one direction. It services everybody. So that means if you are going down, okay, so you are going to reach the floor, ground floor, and you are going to service all the people. Okay, you are going to stop in each floor. You are going to get on the people. After that, again you start from zero, you go upwards. The same way your scan algorithm works. Okay, so current position is 53. Now I'm going towards 0. So that means 53 lerundu whichever the block I want to read. So see the question. So 53 lerundu going towards 0 now I have only 37 and 14. So 37 I'll be servicing, and next I'll be servicing 14. After that I'll go and touch 0, that is ground floor. So go to that 0, again reverse the direction, start servicing it. Okay, so reverse the direction. So in the reverse direction, the first block I have was 65. So start with 65, 67, and then your 98, 122, 124, and then 183. Okay, so this is how my scan scheduling works. Okay, my circular scan scheduling algorithm. Okay, your C scan is similar to your scan algorithm. It is also an elevator, but the difference is in reverse direction it will not serve. Only one direction it will serve. Okay, so that means I'm starting with 53. So 53 to now I'm going in the higher direction, upward direction. So service all the requests in that direction. So 53, 65, 67, 98, 122, 124, 183, and finally 199. Okay, that is not there in the question, but even though, okay, 199 is not there in the question, but even though you have to touch the border. Okay, that is the last floor, like your 0, that is a ground floor, so the last floor is 199. So you have to touch and reverse the direction. In the reverse you will not service. Okay, so that is the difference between scan and C scan. So reverse you don't service. So go back to 0. From 0 again you start servicing. Okay, so in the starting the left out is 14 and 37. So these two are serviced here. Okay, your look and C look algorithm are similar to your scan and C scan. Your look algorithm, okay, your look algorithm is similar to your scan algorithm. The difference is, okay, in look algorithm, okay, consider this is a look algorithm. You start with 53, 37, 14. Don't go unnecessarily to the ground floor because I don't have, after 14, I don't have any other request in my question. So immediately I change the direction to 65. So why unnecessarily to go 0 and then again start to 65? So to reduce the head movement from 14, I'm just changing my direction. I'll service in the reverse also. Okay, similar to my scan. So only difference is 14 I'm not going to 0, immediately 14 to 65. Fine, understood? So only difference is this. Okay, and my C-look algorithm is similar to C-scan algorithm. Okay, so how it works? Similar to C-scan, everything will serve 65, 67, 98, 122, 124, 183. So after 183, I don't have 199 in the question. Okay, so question it's not requested that 199 you have to read. So unnecessarily I'm moving to the top floor, like lift moves to the top floor. So I have to avoid that. So immediately after 183, I'm going to reverse the direction. Okay, reverse the direction. So in reverse, I will not service. Okay, in reverse alone, you have to touch 0 because you have to check whether anything is there. Okay, so in reverse, 183 immediately you have to reverse the direction. You should not go to 199. From 183, reverse the direction, go to 0, 14 and 37. Okay, so only difference is this one. From 183, immediately you are changing, reverse you don't service. Okay, that is what C-look algorithm. I hope you understood this scheduling algorithm. I have given you another example for practice. Please solve the questions and post it. Okay, hope you all understood. Any doubt, you just ask me once again. Okay, thank you guys.